Meditation. As you know, Fridays we devote to healing. So we have emotional healing and prosperity healing. This morning we'll do emotional healing. And one of the things that people go through, I know a lot of you say, oh, we've done that before. We've done emotional healing before on resentment. Okay, you're right. You don't have any more? That's great. So, bye. All right. So, resentment is one of those things that a lot of us go through. And simply put, it's the inability to forgive and let go. And most of the time people would say, yeah, but they don't deserve it. Or if I forgive, they'll do it again and whatever. You have to realize, let me just share with you, I know a lot of you are new, that there are different types of forgiveness. And I'll just give you a little synopsis of it. We have the full-blown lecture and explanation and meditation on it, the meditation forgiveness, which we'll do another time. But essentially, there's inner forgiveness and outer forgiveness. Inner forgiveness is for all. Again, by the way, before I continue, everything I'm sharing with you was taught to me by my teacher. These things didn't come from me, okay? And he was saying, inner forgiveness is for all. Outer forgiveness is for most, not all. So when we talk about inner and outer forgiveness is essentially spiritual forgiveness. You are a soul, I'm a soul who's evolving, right? We're evolving, and part of this evolutionary process involves screw-ups, making mistakes. And so just like we want to be forgiven, that person who has wronged you or wronged other people is also a soul that's evolving, and at some point also wants to be forgiven. So spiritually, you forgive them. Okay? Whatever the offense is, forgive them. Externally, you might have to get a restraining order. You might have to sue them. You might have to, get armed guards. Whatever. Get the Hulk to stand next to you and Thor. Whatever, who cares? But the point is, inner forgiveness is what allows you to sleep at night. Inner forgiveness is to transcend what's happening and realize that all of us are evolving, and evolution involves a certain amount of time. In that time, there's a process. That process involves mistakes. So as we learn to forgive and let go, you're able to sleep, you're able to essentially go about your business. Now, externally, you might have to put up this facade that you're pissed off, angry, and you're not going to stand for their bad behavior. Or like if you're parents, if your kids mess up, instead of saying, at that age, I've done stupider things, so this must be karma. So I forgive you for everything. Yeah, you're going to have a spoiled, rotten egg, right? So what happens? Even though you want to forgive them because you love them, you have to say, okay, no cell phone use for a week. You cannot go out. You're grounded. You're whatever. No more inheritance. Whatever stuff you want to say. In other words, just so that this kid will know that, hey, it's not okay to do that. Internally, you forgive them, but externally, you say, I will not stand for this. And guess what? As my teacher said, a lot of people that we're angry with are spiritual babies in adult bodies. They're spiritual babies in adult bodies. That's why they go, they cry, they poop, they pee, right? Not physically in front of you, but emotionally, mentally, they poop and pee. So, as a soul, you forgive them, and then externally, you know what you need. You need to do what you need to do with the right timing, and here's the important part: the right dosage. Because some people say, yeah, I forgive this guy, but man, they really need to learn their lesson. If I keep forgiving them, I forgive them internally, but externally, I really have to teach this guy a lesson. And you just go overboard. Then, guess what? You didn't really forgive them. You just say you forgive them to make yourself feel better, but there's still something within you that has not forgiven, which is the topic of what we're going to talk about today. Resentment. Resentment is holding on to something. And you've heard me say this so many times. The ones who are listening go, oh, here we go again with a let the matters pass speech. Yeah, you're going to hear it. Maybe the next lifetime we meet, I'm going to say it again. Because for me, that's one of the that's one of the most profound lessons my teachers taught me. Oftentimes you get upset with certain things. If you don't let it pass, you're the only one suffering. I'll give you an example. Many years ago, there's this guy who's supposed to has this project that he's working with my teacher. And so my teacher, Grandmaster Chokosu, myself, and a few others were waiting in the hotel room, waiting for this guy to show up. The guy never showed up. Okay, what the heck, he didn't show up, and it's a vital project. And so the next day, we found out that he went on a date in Disneyland and forgot all about it, or something like that. And I was furious. I was going, I can't believe this guy, how could he go back on his word, it's to keep my teacher waiting. I was I was like boiling, right? My teacher looked at me, he goes, and when he found out what it was, he goes, yeah, very irresponsible. But anyway, let the matter pass. I go, Master, what do you mean let the matter pass? Hey, it's over. What are you going to do about it? You're getting angry, upset, not going to help anything. Besides, there must be a reason he did it, and if it's a mistake, anyway, everybody entitled to make mistakes. Let the matter pass. Just arrange another meeting. I'm literally waiting. Is there anything else he's going to say? You know what I mean? Like when you're pissed off, you're angry, you go, yeah, okay, let the matter pass. But later on you go, can't believe this jerk, he's a blah, blah, blah. Nothing. As in literally crickets. I was waiting. I thought he would say something. He never spoke about it again. He was just, let the matter pass. Everybody makes mistakes, Anyway, just schedule another meeting. Okay. For me, that was a lesson by itself. Some people, when they're angry, they nag themselves and they nag other people. You know why? Because they never forgave. Even if they say, oh, anyway, it's no big deal. It's a big deal because you're repeating it over and over and over again. So, essentially the way my teacher explained it is something like this. Everything starts with anger. So when you're angry with someone and you don't forgive, it becomes resentment. That resentment turns into hatred. Then it degenerates into vindictiveness, getting even. Then, if you still don't forgive, it starts degenerating even more, and it becomes maliciousness. Now not only are you angry with a person, you won't forgive them, right? There's hatred in your heart, and then now you want to be what? You want to get even. Then, not only do you get even, your mind starts rationalizing, and you go, yeah, but they deserve it. And so it becomes like, instead of just being angry and getting even, you actually want harm towards the person. And the last part, the worst part is, not only do you want harm to come to that person, you're now ruthless. So, if you don't write this down, here's how it degenerates. It starts with anger. From anger, it becomes resentment. From resentment, it becomes hatred. From hatred, it degenerates into vindictiveness. From vindictiveness, it turns into malice or maliciousness. From there, it degenerates to ruthlessness. At that point in time, you're screwed totally. Because at that point, nothing matters. The higher soul lost control of the incarnated soul and the vehicles and so on and so on. That person is on the way to being a lost soul. Now, here's the important part. There's a pattern. If you can break the pattern early, it doesn't have to degenerate. I don't care what excuse you give. People are going to say, yeah, but you don't understand my situation. I don't. You're right. I don't. Because it's so obvious. Why didn't you get it? Now, in the bigger picture, after this, we'll do our meditation. This is just to give you context. In the bigger picture, something like this. Just keep an open mind. You notice there's some people, when you look them in the eye, there's a connection. You feel like, oh, my soulmate, whatever mate, and right? And there's some people, you just look at them, you just feel this uncomfortable feeling. You go, I don't trust this person. And you've never met the person, and they're probably somebody famous or somebody well-known, whatever. And you look at them and go, I don't trust this person. People look at you like, he or she's the nicest person. You go, I don't know what it is. It's just, okay? It could be one of two things. One, it could be because you are intuitive and you realize that person is, a fake. Or there's another one. There's unfinished business between you and that soul. Okay? So the way my teacher explained it is like this. He said, quote, love binds two souls together. love binds two souls together. In other words, if two souls love each other so much unconditionally, they have a tendency to keep seeing each other in many lifetimes. And they could be brothers and sisters, they could be lovers, they could be business, whatever. In other words, there's always a proximity. The souls attract each other and they uplift each other. They feel, they're like, to quote the movie, I hope I'm quoting the right movie. Was that Jerry Maguire with Tom Cruise? He told the woman, "You complete me." Something like that. I'm not a sappy guy, so that's why that's the only thing I remember about it, okay? I know there was some emotional thing going on between the two people. The heart chakra was activated, and he told her, I think, "Oh, yeah, you complete me." I was looking at it go, and the people I was watching me go, "Oh," I'm going. Anyway, I need to learn emotional intelligence or intelligent emotions. One of those. That's not my specialization. So, here's my point. So, love binds two souls together. Okay, that's why you look at someone's eyes, just an explosion of love, and you're blissing out of your mind, and you feel like you fell in love in high school, right? Okay. Then, so everybody listening in class, listening to the teacher goes, "Yeah, love binds two souls together." Great. Then he goes, "Anger and hatred, resentment chains two souls together." I go, "Okay, I don't like the sound of that." And he goes, "Yeah, in one lifetime you could be business partners. If you don't forgive, you swear eternal hatred towards each other. Next lifetime, you might be brothers and sisters. And something will come up, you still don't forgive. Next lifetime, you might be husband and wife." We in class were going like, "What the heck?" And the way he explained it is something like this. He said, if there's unfinished business, if there's a lot of anger, and hatred, those are also chains that bind two souls together, like that. And if one of the two people forgives, that releases them. Because I know what you guys are thinking, "I forgave, but he didn't." Not your problem. Because most likely, if that is that person's attitude, you're not the only soul they're chained to. Make sense? But if you want inner peace, you want to let go, "I forgive you," I let go. Boom. That's why the joke message said, I think it's a joke. He goes like this, he goes, "Yeah, if you don't want to see them again in future lifetimes, forgive them." Looking at each other like, is that supposed to make you feel better or not feel better? You see, he was very, very matter of fact about it. He said, these are the spiritual laws. You don't have to take it. You don't have to agree with it. But one day you'll realize it's true. And so, to give you the big picture, if you have any ounce of common sense, which I know you're listening, you go, yeah, you would think about it in the big picture. Again, you have to transcend, you have to transcend the situation and go, if I don't forgive, if I don't let go, I'm just creating misery for myself. Because if you think about it, the person you're angry with, most likely, don't know and don't care. They're having a great old time, and you're the one rotting. How fair is that? Yeah, but you don't understand. Hey, exactly, I don't understand. Because for me, it's obvious. It's so obvious that you don't forgive, you suffer. What's there to talk about? You forgive, you let go, you're free. What's there to talk about? Nothing. Well, but you don't understand, it's painful. I never said it's not painful. But if you transcend it and realize in the big picture to hold on to that anger and resentment, we're just creating our own misery. To forgive, to let go, to move on. And it starts with the little stuff. Right? Somebody didn't say hi to you today, or they look at you funny, or they're pissed off, or they, you ask them a question like, hey, how's your day? They go, it's fine. Right? And you go, I can't believe it. He was so rude. And for the rest of the day, you're like, I can't believe that guy's so rude. Guess what? You're the one suffering. Does he care? No. Get the point? If you just say, anyway, let the matter pass, it's not important. Or you can just say, well, he's probably having a difficult time or whatever he's going through. Anyway, whatever, let the matter pass. You move on. Guess what? Finished. You move on. And what happened to the suffering? It stopped. Just like that. But no. Some people go, yeah, but you don't understand these people or this. I go, who's in misery? You are. You forgave, you let go. Who's in misery? No one. Is that direct enough for you? I know what it's like. All of us have gone through it. But when all is said and done, the ability to forgive and let go is the key to your happiness, to my happiness, to everybody's happiness. To hold on to that anger and resentment doesn't serve anyone. Now, does that mean you forgot what he did? It depends. Because if you forgot it, most likely you might make that mistake again and trust them and they hurt you again. That's common sense. So what do? It's very simple. You extract the lesson from the situation. You go, okay, I realize that this person is abusive, this person is rude, and that person hurt my feelings. Okay, let me extract the lesson. The next time I deal with this person, I'll be more careful. Okay, I got the lesson. Anyway, I'm not going to go down to that level. I forgive you, let go, sayonara, bye, I move on. Done. Easy. You know what that is? In the big picture, you are a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power, right? So, divine intelligence means you have the ability to think. Divine love, the ability to feel, good or bad. The ability to, the being of divine power, the ability to act or move. So what's happening in that situation, the reason a lot of people cannot let go is because them being a being of love, or the ability to create emotion like love, also when that love is absent, then what springs out is anger, hatred, and resentment. So that is what's running a person's life. That's why they can't forgive. But once they transcend that and go, wait, they go to the mental level. This doesn't make sense to hold on to this anger. It doesn't make sense to keep staying angry because it's just ruining my life. There's so many projects I need to do, so many things I can do to be productive, but this anger is pulling me down. This doesn't make sense. So intellectually, you understood it. Then the emotional body says, oh, but I can't. I love swimming in this mud. Then you have to activate that power within. This doesn't make sense. To hold this anger, resentment, justified or not, doesn't make sense. It prevents me from being who I am. I'm usually happy. I'm strong. I get things done. It doesn't make sense to me to be dragged down by this mud. Besides, this person doing to me already, for me to feel bad and be non-productive and be in misery, then it's double, triple thing they did to this person. Not only did they hurt my feelings now, because of that, I'm ruining my life. No. I'm not going to allow that to happen. So I'm going to exercise the power aspect within me to do what? To fight the inertia. You know what inertia is, right? According to that smart guy, the other smart guy, Newton. Whatever is in motion will continue to be in motion. Whatever's not in motion will stay not in motion unless equal opposing force slaps it out of the way. Something like that. That's my version, right? So the inertia is you're in that direction, swimming in that mud, right? So if you don't exercise your will, that's basically flow in that direction. But if you exercise your will and your intelligence, you go, it doesn't make sense to keep wallowing in this stupid mud. Let me pull myself out. Let me move forward. That's it. Same thing in other aspects. When you notice sometimes you're too forward. You're working so hard. You're so focused on your goal. You don't get to appreciate the people that love you. That means you're using too much will. You're too much intelligence. You're not using too much heart. So at that point, you have to start realizing, okay, the inertia is going this direction. I have to activate my heart more. I have to be more loving and feel the love for the people who love me. You get my point? So the soul is a triple aspect of love, intelligence, and will. And you're constantly adjusting the ratio of those three aspects in your life. So when it comes to getting rid of resentment and moving away from it, the secret is using what? Intelligence and power. No way around it. If you feel it, you swim deeper. It's like quicksand. You don't believe me? Ask the people who have been resentful the last 30, 40, 50 years. What happened? The longer they're in it, the deeper they get. So to summarize, ask yourself a simple question. Do you want to stay in misery? Question number one. Question number two. Do you want to continue that misery in the next lifetimes? Nope. Okay, then let's do the meditation. What's there to talk about? It's obvious, isn't it? It's obvious. Isn't that advice you'd give someone? So, if it's easy to give that advice to someone, hey, move on, just forgive, let go. How come it's so easy to do it on someone else? Because you're not swimming in it. Now, in our case, if we are swimming in it, there's a way to have that same effect by simply affirming that you are the soul, a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power, and you have this earthly journey, and in this earthly journey, you're using a physical body to move, you're using an emotional body to feel, you're using a mental body to think. So now the soul will exercise its ability to create the right thoughts, right emotions, and right movements of the body. So you look at it from a perspective like this, like looking at someone's life, but at the same time you have direct control over how you feel, how you think, and how you move. Finished. Easy. No, I shouldn't say easy. Simple. Easy because some people go, easy for you. Some of you are probably crying already. Sorry, I don't mean to do that to you, but sometimes people just need a psychic slap, like, pew, wake up. Stop being the victim. Because you are a being of divine power, divine love, divine intelligence. You can do this. So let's meditate. To the divine supreme God, divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to my beloved and respected teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui Mahagu Jamailing, we thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your healing. Thank you for opening our hearts, our minds, our souls to forgive, let go, and move on. We thank you for all the blessings in full faith. So it is. All right, so we'll do a meditation between hearts, and then we'll let that energy come down and just flush out that anger, resentment energy out of the chakras. In another session, we'll do a forgiveness technique because that goes more in depth in actually going in with a stick, scraping it out of the chakra. But this one is just standing under a strong waterfall, so you have to be willing to let it go. Okay? All right, take your left hand, tap your heart center. Take your right hand, tap your crown. Go like this. Visualize the earth in front of you. Visualize the earth. Be aware of your heart. Say, our hearts are one, our souls are one. There's only oneness. So be aware of your heart and your hands. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. Bless every person, every being on earth with peace and with love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Pardon and forgiveness. So let's think of the people first that we have hurt, intentionally or not. Just visualize them in front of you. Fill them with beautiful pink light, unconditioned love. And silently ask for forgiveness. There's this thing called the law of karma, so if you want to be forgiven, you forgive others. You forgive others, you will be forgiven. It's a cycle. So let's think of the people that we have hurt. Project lots of love to them. Realize that we messed up and humbly ask for forgiveness. No matter how small the offense is, just ask for forgiveness and bless them all with peace and love and gratitude. Then, to all who have hurt us, just visualize in front of you, flood them all with beautiful pink light, and just realize that we're all children of God, that we're all growing and evolving. We learn from our mistakes. All these have the potential to do the same. And just say to all who have hurt me, you are completely forgiven. Go in peace. God's peace and love be with me, and God's peace and love be with your soul. I forgive you. I let go, and may you be blessed with inner peace, inner healing, and may you also learn from your mistakes and spiritually grow. So be it. So be it, and so it is. Now take a deep breath. Open your eyes, look at me. Take a deep breath, go like this. Say cut and release. Say it. Cut and release. One more time. Inhale, cut and release. So you forgave them or they forgave you, but energetically there's a link. So as you forgive and let go, energetically make the cut like that. Okay? Let's continue. Continue visualizing the earth in front of you. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Where there's hatred, let me sow love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. There's so many people right now going through challenging times, including the people in Florida where the building has collapsed. There's so many people there that are missing. I'm sure their relatives are in pain with the uncertainty. May all of them be blessed with hope and faith. Their friends and loved ones will come out alive and safe. So be it. So be it. We humbly ask God's angels to please be with them, guide them, protect them, shield them from harm, preserve their earthly life. So be it. So it is. There's also so many people in the world going through tough times, either directly or indirectly due to the pandemic. People who are suffering financially, people who are suffering physically, relationships, their growth. So many people are suffering. May all of them be blessed with hope and with faith and a better tomorrow. So be it. So be it. You can also include people who are suffering because they cannot forgive. They don't want to forgive. I'm sure we know people who are in misery because they're holding on to so much old pain. Even though the person they're angry with or been dead, they're still pissed off. What can you do with these people, right? The only thing you can do is channel lots of loving energy, opening their hearts, their mind, and souls so they may forgive and move on. So be it. So be it. Bless them with hope and with faith and a better life. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. Darkness is the absence of spiritual light, the absence of realization that we are beings of light on an earthly journey. Bless every person, every being with enlightenment, with illumination. So be it. And where there's sadness, let me sow a tremendous amount of joy. Be aware of your heart and your hands. Fill the earth with so much pink light, blessing every person, every being with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness and reconciliation, with hope and with faith, with light and with joy. So be it. So be it. May all be blessed. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. Again, be aware of your heart. Inhale. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. One more. Be aware of your heart. Inhale. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. And stay there. Just be still. Your crown is filled with so much golden light. Let that golden light flow down through your hands and fill the entire earth. Blessing your family with golden light, your relatives, your friends, the people you work with, the city, the state, the country. Let it spread throughout the entire earth. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being. May every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. So be it. Be still and let the golden light just flow through us. So be it. Blessings be to all. Now, be aware of your heart, be aware of your crown at the same time. Take a deep breath. Exhale and imagine golden light even brighter than before filling the entire earth. Just say our hearts are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. And in this oneness, may every person, every being be blessed. So be it. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being, without exception, in every dimension, every direction, above and below, in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, let all sentient beings, all beings be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. May all be blessed, including the people that have hurt us or are hurting us. May all be blessed with peace, with love, and kindness in their hearts and their souls. So be it. From the center of the heart of God, may all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing, and at this time for so many physical, emotional healing and relationship healing. So be it. From the center of the heart of God, may all be blessed with understanding, with harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. So be it. So be it, and so it is. May all be blessed without exception. Pour extra loving energy, unconditional love to the people who have hurt us. You're doing it unconditionally. In other words, you expect nothing. Just flood them with love, with peace, with joy. May they be blessed with spiritual realization. So be it. That alone has a healing effect on our souls. May all be blessed. So it is. Now lower your hands on your lap, palms up. Keep your eyes closed, keep your tongue on your palate. Imagine a beautiful golden star just floating a few inches above your head. Just look at that beautiful golden light. That is your true nature, a being of light. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of the love within you. Send the stream of love from your heart up to the crown and into that golden light. And stay there. Again, from your heart, send a stream of love up to the crown and into the beautiful flame. And just stay there. You don't have to see that golden light or that golden flame clearly. Just know it's there. And pour your entire consciousness into that golden light. And be there. You're not the body, you're not the emotion, you're not the thoughts. You are the spiritual self, a being of pure spiritual light. That is your true nature. Just allow your entire consciousness and awareness to completely fill out that beautiful light and stay there. And within that beautiful golden light, listen. You, the soul, the Atma, listen. Allow your awareness just drift deeper and deeper into that golden light. Within that golden light, some of you might find a big ocean of golden light. Just dive into it. You're like a drop of golden light in an ocean of golden light. Be one with it. Be still Remember who you are, your true essence. And just simply let go and let things be. Now. Just be still. Maintain your stillness and awareness. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your crown. Any anger, resentment energies are dissolved, disintegrated, and properly disposed of in the nearest violet fire, so be it. Or salt water. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your forehead, your Ajna chakra, and your back head. Any anger, resentment energies in these chakras are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled, properly disposed of. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your throat centers. Any anger, resentment, hurtful words are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled, permanently and properly, so be it. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your front and back solar plexus centers. Any anger, resentment, any sense of vindictiveness or malice are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, fully disposed of properly, so be it. So be it. The liquid divine energy is cleansing your navel, your sex center. Simultaneously, it's pouring down to the basic chakra. All these lower chakras are being cleansed. Any type of anger, resentment towards ourselves or other people are completely dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, and properly disposed of now to the nearest violet fire or salt water to you, so be it. Just be still and listen. Om. 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 Only thoughts and emotions are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled. Cut, 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 cut. Okay, just be still. Let the energy flow. Just say, I'm letting go. I'm completely letting go of any anger, resentment, and negativity. So be it. Now raise your hands in blessing. We release excess energy and further purify the aura and the chakras of anger, resentment at the same time. So start with visualizing the people you love in your life in front of you. Fill them with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. May all of them be blessed. So be it. Now aim your hands, your feet, and the base of your spine down into the earth. Fill the earth below you with golden light. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it. So be it. And so it is. So it is. All right, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my beloved teacher, Master Chocolate Sui Mahaguji Mailing, and all the high beings, thank you for your immense blessings. In full faith, so it is. All right. So that was an intense meditation. Went slightly longer than normal. Hope you guys are okay. You can redo this meditation as often times as you like. I think you get the idea of using the energy to let things go. But one of the things the energy cannot do, it cannot make you make that decision to let go. But once you're able to let go, as in you want to let go, as the energy pours down into your system like a waterfall, then you'll flush out that anger, resentment. I mean, if you could check right now how you feel about that person that you're angry with or somebody who's hurt you, most of you will notice, like, who are you talking about? Okay? So anyway, I hope that you learned something this morning. I know there was the lecture was a little long, and maybe some people think it was too harsh, too direct. But sometimes that's the only way for us to realize that, hey, quit doing what you're doing. It's not working. Right? Because sometimes if we just say, oh, it's okay, you can keep feeling it. Just when you're ready, let it go. What happens? Remember inertia? It's just like when you're moving in one direction, there's already momentum. Right? For you to turn around, you have to first stop, abrupt stop, and go backwards. Otherwise, if you wait for it to slow down, could be a few more lifetimes of suffering. It's your choice. Namaste, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me, and would love to hear from you. Please leave me some comments if it's something worthwhile doing, or you're tired of it because you don't have anybody you're pissed off with. You're just pissed off with yourself. No, I'm kidding. All right, just whatever. Okay, we'll see you tonight. So tonight's session will be prosperity healing, and one of the things we're going to do is to extract subconscious poverty consciousness energy. Sometimes you want to buy something, or you look at an investment, or you look on someone who's successful, and a little voice tells you, you never be like him or like her. Just out of nowhere. Those are little subconscious seeds inside the chakras. So if you're interested in that, join us tonight in 7 hours and 17 minutes. Okay? We're going to go in with just get rid of that, subconscious poverty consciousness energies in the chakras. You'd be surprised what it will do. Namaste. We'll see you tonight. Take care. Bye.